All right, welcome to the program. My name is Dr. Mankota. You are watching the TPN TV and Radio Network coming to you from the United States of America. Well, today we'll get a very nice discussion. We can discuss it get to do with Zainab Sherrif. All right, I think I've been on talk about this lady, this young Sierra Leonean, we in one of the meetings where the APC party been hold, Zainab Sherrif was there in this meeting, and it been say some statements where to them, to the government, it looks like this statement is a violation of whatever law we then they try for implement or enforce right now. What did Zainab Sharif say? Zainab Sharif been saying, we don't discuss this, but I will just want for reiterate what we've been on discussed before I come to the actual thing. Zainab Sharif been say, if anybody we steal election, then for kill that person there, then kill in family members them. This are the statements where Zainab Sharif say. Now, we know say when it comes to um, politics nowadays, everybody gets different way how they react on certain things. Especially we are the um, supporters of different political parties. Within the APC prism, these statements are just any other rambling statement by a frustrated member or supporter of the APC party. For the SLPP, this na a very dangerous statement for make. They get their own reason why they say so. We get our own reason why we say so. Now, here is the thing. I'm not condoning somebody where they try for fun, hatred, and disturbance in Sierra Leone. I'm not condemning that. Now, if Zainab Sharif make a statement, that statement is an opinion of a citizen of Sierra Leone. If the government want to enforce the law, they're supposed to enforce the law equitably. This is where the problem is. This is where I get a problem with um, the government instance on this particular issue. I'm not saying the government should not arrest Zainab Sharif. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that apply the law equitably, apply the law equally. Because there was a lady also where said things that were much more threatening to the security of the nation than Zainab Sharif. Zainab Sharif is talking about an individual. There was a person who made statements threatening the country itself. Okay, you go on for say, well, when they invite that person, he go show up, he go present himself now at the CID for go take statement. Zainab Sharif, he no go present himself. But when you look at Zainab Sharif, it's self, in your videos and audios, the way he been put. Zainab Sharif was never running away from the law because there was a time when he even talks in, if somebody wants him, it ain't like us. So the ones for make way for the invite Zainab Sharif for go the police station and go present himself like the other lady, the SLPP lady who talks in. If they not agree for make he become the flag bearer, he will bring one at the country. These are all rambling statements by frustrated citizens. The question we all need for answer as citizens, where is the demarcation line between freedom of speech and security? I don't see any kind of a demarcation. I don't see a border, and especially with this government, there is no border at all. But that's okay. Zainab Sherrif was arrested and he was taken to prison. He appeared court, then denied in bail. Why? I have a theory. I call them a theory because you cannot predict what the individual do or one for do. So still, this is just a kind of an opinion based on the many experiences with some of who don't get when it comes to the way politicians and they behave in other countries. Politicians, especially Sierra Leonean politicians, they get one playbook where anybody where they pay attention is able to predict within them politician and they do. It happened with the APC party, and now it's happening with the SLPP party. This absolute power where we politicians believe say then get absolute power, then they do anything to anybody without any ramification. This is the problem. Tell Zainab Sherrif, give am bail, make he put a sortie if una dey afraid say they run away. But I no fit say Zainab Sherrif get for run away because he not even hide. All the time when they say Zainab Sherrif, Zainab Sherrif, Zainab Sherrif, they don't invite them. The lady not hide at all. It just be saying the police are too lazy for go and get this lady. They say the lady hide. He not hide at all. Okay. Una bail this lady. The statement where Zainab Sherrif made, not to a national security threat. None, absolute, I'm telling you. In fact, the lady, the SLPP lady, where talk say you don't get $3 million, that's all not just nonsense talk. But where if you want for compare, where you say if you bring war na the country, it's much more threatening. But the lady go na CID, he go take statement, they left him. Zainab Sherrif then go arrest him. Now they say they know the bail am. This is the playbook where every politician don't play for the past 20 plus years. How then they do? Not of us say they get any kind of serious um, case against you. Because at the end of the day, what do you get for charge Zainab Sherrif with? The one way you don't charge them already. For say waiting. It is time for ferment um, unrest. Zainab Sherrif, I don't agree with his statement, but I don't agree with the way the government they try for Twitter. This is not the way they treat citizens. Zainab Sherrif is not a threat to anybody. Absolutely, she's not. Yeah, I know say some SIPP folks can get for countries for encounter. So, oh, you do this, you do that, you do that. I understand that. Let's have that discussion. And let's have a very fair discussion. Let's have a sincere discussion. Okay? That lady, the whole not only because of the statement we say, because they want for teach and a lesson. That lady don't begin to go after the first lady and Mother Bill. And this first family are very sensitive to the young character. I don't know why they enjoy politics because if you are sensitive to your own character. I'm not saying people should defame your character. I will always criticize whoever is defaming a leader's character, because that's not the way you play politics. But if you want to be in a public position, you have to expect certain people the way disgruntled, the way you say something, way they hurt you, or way they make you not happy. It's just part of the game. And that make them say, if you're not able to hit, no good thing up na the kitchen. So the idea here is for teach Zainab Sherrif a lesson. And they tell you one thing, because then do unto Kamarimba, then do unto Sylvia Bladin, then do unto Jasmine Suma, then do unto a lot of other people them. And when I'm saying them, I'm talking about both the APC and the SLPP. Jasmine Suma, people, the APC be no saying, not of us say anything where they bring kata kata na the country, but they want for teacher a lesson. What did they do? They lock her up. And they're not saying a diaspora. We waiting at the diaspora, we get a time limit we get for dinner salon. We have to come back because we get work then now we left, and you get for Kawo. So then they teach you a lesson. They're all just mesuma for how many months before they release her. When they release her, they say we'll not get case with you. Go. This is the abuse of power what they talk about. The same thing with Kamarimba. I remember during the time of the APC, Kamarimba, the whole na Kenema. Then see within he get a weapon. Then make that young man they go in and out of jail. Say at the end of the day, what happen? We don't get case with you. Silver Blind are the same thing. When the SLPP then come, they no say this now one of the people that will not be afraid at all. Because there was a time when the SLPP kind of power, a lot of we leaders in the APC them they afraid for criticize Madabio. Silver Blind was one of the main person who been criticize Madabio. And what happened? They go hold up. They put her in jail for how many months? At the end of the day, what happened? Go, we'll not get case with you. This has been the playbook of politics in Salon. Then they hold you, then they waste your time, at the end of the day, they left you. The same thing with Kamarimba just recently. They hold on for a rape case where they say it happened 6 months. There is no evidence. There is no scientific evidence for sure. Say yes, indeed. It go on or not, I don't know. But at the end of the day, what happened? Kamarimba did it for nearly 3 years na prison. Then they say go. So they say absolute power corrupts absolutely. This is a fact. It's a fact. When we give leaders them too much power, the potential for make them corrupt is just too much. That make the proponents of democracy then try for put mechanism for try for curb down the power structure of the individual people through what we then call checks and balances. You get the legislature, the executive, the judiciary. The legislature is co-equal with the two branch of government. The legislature is supposed to hold the executive and the judiciary accountable vis-a-vis the executive, and supposed to hold the legislature and the judiciary. The judiciary is supposed to hold accountable the legislature and the executive. That now the preventative measures where the proponents of democracy put together, because they say man is a greedy animal. When man get power, too much of power, he go always want for abuse. It's very, very tempting. And this is the problem with we leaders in Masalo. Why you forgo all Zainab Sherrif, how many weeks now? This lady did na jail. Because he said if If anybody steal the election, dem for kill and kill in family members dem. E no call name. It could be the APC, it could be the SLPP, but wetin happen? Who the cap fit? The government say, well, you violate the laws. E no cause so Zainab Sherrif no cause. E just give a suggestion, say if somebody, anybody wey dey steal the election, dem for do this, dem for do that, dem for hold dem color. Yeah, in an environment where politics is very toxic, that's not a stupid way for play your politics. I understand that. And I've been not talking a couple of weeks ago. Say, in as much as it try for protect democracy, the politics on Salon today is very, very toxic. And you have to be very careful, especially if you don't know the country. Because these guys are always going to go after you. Whether you correct or you wrong, or if you hurt them or try to do something for criticize them, or say something or they're not like, they are always going to go after you. So now the lesson this one they try for teacher. So the next time when they get from when they release her now, they go be very careful. This is how dictatorship built. Slowly try for shut down dissent, try for shut down critics, one after the other. This is how the dictatorship built. Because if they teach Zainab Sherrif a lesson, then presumably the other guy where they out there, they look, maybe one for do the same thing, it will be caution. You know, go one for do again because you see where you see that lady do you see what it tweet and so if me can't do sometimes me not get opportunity like the lady with and tweet so. This is how the government they shut down citizens from expressing themselves. There's no need for go hold that lady there for past 2 weeks, 3 weeks at all. It should be free. I'm not saying it should not be prosecuted. That's a two different thing. I'm not saying that. They don't already charge him. Well, you have to give him the chance for make able for fan legal team we go able for help him. But I go tell you how this get for end up. They get for dismiss this case after they don't teach a lesson. Because that's always the playbook of politicians. Then they hold you, then waste your time, then try for destroy whatever things way they do. Then after they don't destroy you, they left you. If and this type of behavior, it flourish now a society where not get institutions, strong institutions. Waiting with politicians than they do to citizens. If Sierra Leone gets strong institutions, then they hold them accountable. But where then go hold somebody, then wasting time, then go put them in jail for 3-4 weeks. Then later then say, okay, they dismiss the case. There is nowhere where that individual they go seek for redress. Nowhere, because we not get strong institutions. Because the very judiciary, where na the place they were supposed to go seek redress, they are the people that are being used as tools for go after you. That's the biggest problem with Ghana alone. And this type of lack of strong institution allow politicians to do whatever they like for do to anybody. The problem I get with politicians then as alone. I don't know whether they don't understand the purpose of being a leader, elected to a position of leadership. They don't know. They don't know it simply because their own leadership is power. And power can make you do anything what you want to do, including stealing of the national coffer, abusing the citizens who elect you, and abusing the institutions we're supposed to protect you. It's bad. It's really, really bad. It's bad. I hope say the government will able for look at this and release that young lady. I hope so. Because it not bring anything we don't cause problem at the country. At all. It not bring anything we don't cause mayhem at the country. So why would I get for whole now in this way? All right. Hold on. I just froze. Okay. Am I freezing? All right. Okay. Yeah. Why would I get for all this lady? Because she was frustrated and just expressed in frustration. You don't say let them go kill Mr. X. You say anybody. Say anybody. Was that a good choice of words? No, it's not. But is that uh something where they warrant for Ola put in a prison for 3 weeks? Huh? Just release the lady. Just release her. And the other thing we I also find very, very interesting. People they were supposed for be advocates for women that themselves actually they either keep quiet or footing the go because maybe they not like Zainab Sherrif in behavior, or some of them tacitly, and they even support what the government they do. Africans are very, very difficult to deal with. Don't get me wrong. I'm proud to be an African. Everybody knows it. Being a typical African. But this hatred, we they call self-hate. Now in the make, we are very, very easily manipulated. The government need for release this lady, therefore give am bail, for let the lady go start for do wetin e dey do. Let him mount in defense team, e go na court. If they find am guilty, then they find am. I don't think say statements like that na a criminal offense. One of the things where I've been talking about that when I've been talking about this specific case, one of the things we look terrible in Sierra Leone. We're not able to separate criminal matters with civil matters. There is no longer a separation. The two are intertwined. There is no longer a separation. We don't know. We don't know. If somebody calls, they forgo all and put on a jail for cause. You know they can go to Paramount for make then they go pay fine. Yeah. If I go to jail for causing. Ha. It's very, very sad. Sad. Well, If you get any different opinion or any opinion where you get, I really, really encourage you for make you put your comment at the comment section of the platform with the um for where they watch we from. I get 1, 2, 3, and the comments where I don't get so far now all SLPP folks. So yeah. Una put una comment at the comment section of the platform. In fact, if you want to be part of this program, let me just give you um the link. That's not the link down there. Okay. If you want to be part of the program, come challenge me. Let's have a discussion, a civil discussion, not a criminal discussion. Because right now, Sierra Leone, I don't know what in our civil matters and criminal matters. Would they take civil matter and dump on a criminal matter? Would they take criminal matter and dump on a civil matters? That's how messed up Sierra Leone right now is. Politics don't mess with it so much. So put your comment at the comment section of the platform where they watch you from. Maybe we will discuss other few things. Today, I want to make 1 hour. If we not go allow that, because that depends on the participation of the viewers them. I want to make 1 hour. Now, do you support the treatment? I'm not saying the statement where Zainab Sherrif make, but do you support the treatment where the government they treat Zainab Sherrif right now? Do you support that? I want to hear it from you. You can put your comments in the comment section of the platform where they watch from. Just put them. And if you support, why you support them treatment? If you not support, why you not support them treatment here? Now, Sierra Leone democracy is too young right now. And this is the best time for make we able shape them the way we want for shape them. This is why it is obligatory upon every Sierra Leonean for make you participate, you say something, we go able for shape this young democracy so that when it gets older, it's easy to navigate through. Otherwise, if we not say this democracy, we shape them the wrong way and it gets older, we cannot change it. We have to destroy the entire fabric of democracy. We start all over again. I will not want to forget that disaster there. Okay? We don't want to forget that. So your words are your gold. Say something positive. Say something where you think say you will able to benefit the next generation. Our generation was destroyed by the previous generation because they never actually put what we call foundations for we in which we get for calm, start and continue. So let we not do the same mistakes we previous generation then do. They were just thinking about themselves. They know they think about say, you know what, this is a country, this country get for the next 1 million years. How this country get for being. This is the differences between the West or the whites and Africa. Africans are programmed, probably because now the effect of colonialism, but we are programmed to just think about ourselves, nobody else. We know they think about society, we know they think about the next person, we know they think about the next future, we know they think about the next generation. It's all about me. If I able to get something for it today, that's all, it's good. nothing else where they distract me. That is bad. That is really, really bad. We need to think 10, 20, 30 years beyond real lifespan. This is how development they work. This is how progress they work. You think about tomorrow, not about today. Because to be honest with you, today should be the responsibility of the guys behind me. Today should be the responsibility of the previous generation. Because the previous generation not able for create that foundation, that environment in which we they flourish. So wetin happen, we have to fend for ourselves. And when you focus on fending for yourself, you will never think about somebody else waiting for can in the future. This probably now as a result of colonialism. I'm not giving 100% blame on colonialism, but they also play a role for the way we think today. Adepan, so many groups, social media groups, and they interact with all Africans across the world. One thing where I notice, we all they think the same way. We all. In fact, I could tell you one thing. There are people in Africa, countries the way so, country like Sierra Leone, they look up to for say because oh yeah, you know what? Then they ahead of we, they are worse than even Sierra Leone. A country like Nigeria. Nigeria should be the template for Africa for make we able to follow. They are worst, to be honest with you. And when I say they are, I'm not putting them all in one basket because there's always people within any society who are good people them, but sometimes the bad people them then they overshadow the good people them, and that is what is happening in Nigeria today. We have to start thinking about tomorrow. Me pikin where I can born or where I get for born, how I get for can day na this world, how I go make it feel comfortable, so that it not go continue for struggle for think about himself, it think about in picking with himself get for can born. There is nothing like that in Africa. And combined with that, greed and self-hate. We hate ourselves. We not believe ourselves. And this also as a result of neo-colonialism and neo-colonialism. Like I said, I did pass so many groups. One of the things where Africans they're good at for encourage evil for flourish at their environment. Not talk about that because if you talk about that, not a bad thing. You know, them will do this, them will do that. During colonialism, now then get the colonialists then get one tool with them in the use against we. First, then divide we, then make me and you not trust each other. And how they're able to succeed into that, then use with small differences, whether through tribal or cultural differences, and say, see, that person they not to you. That person a mende. Look in behavior, that person that timid. Look how they behave. They not will ever like you because we're not there at the same place. So then use that against against we for make we not able for divide. And we take that, then program that now we mental how they call them mental capacity. If me and you go to an African for go look for job, me, you, and a white person, the African man will take the white, not because you know good, That because he not just trust you at all. Now because he not just believe say you could do a better job than the white guy. Self-hate. It dey happen as salon right now. It happen as salon. Look at the the factories the way they open as salon today. If you go as a Sierra Leonean, for go meet the government, go tell them, say, hey, I want to open this factory. I want for make una help me get all the paperwork there. The first thing what then they do, then they ask for your proposal. You give them the proposal, they read the proposal. If the proposal is good, then they begin for play you game. Then it turn you for get the papers there. You go there, and one day you get frustrated, and if na left, you come back oversee. When you can't oversee, you know, who that then they go call the Chinese. Then they go call Chinese, hey, we'll get these projects, we want for make the Chinese not free. Not to him build the project, not to him what they call and so if they say make he can do something, that they the benefit. Chinese they come with them call and in we don't take this from you, when in brother, he gets percentage there. This is how Sierra Leoneans they behave, and this is why Sierra Leone it get for be very difficult for make we able to prosper. And now we get small chamot like waiting and it just don't talk about Zainab Sherrif. Something we are all supposed for go na bare, una go sit down, una talk about that. Tell Zainab Sherrif say this word we talk not to word we supposed for talk, not talk them what they are again. Go. Or we define you 1 shilling or what they call like the way we old people they do. Find you next time, not do this again. No. Now and they put you in jail. Even if I not get strong case, because I mean the power. The power is invested in me, and I will use it on anybody and anyhow. We have to stop this. We need for like each other. Make politics not continue for divide way. The multi-party democracy, ladies and gentlemen, the past 20 since 1996, where we begin practice multi-party democracy. I'm not talking about the previous one where some of we not been there. I'm talking about since 1996. It divide we more than it bring we together. And this process, it deprive we more than the way it actually benefits we. Why? I thought democracy should be a tool of progress and prosperity and unity. Yes, that's not the purpose. The process itself gets a little bit of divisiveness, but that division should not be an excuse for make we continue for disunite. It just feel like you una daddy build us, now they una grow up, then una daddy die, una the picking them, now una left na this house here. Maybe the house don't old, una don't get something, say, you know what, now we cancel. Let we try for renovate this house. Another person say, okay, me now this I want for let we do for renovate this house. The other person say, no, I don't think say that's not a good idea. Let we do it this way. You know me say because when I get differences of opinion, therefore when the enemies them. So therefore when I get for destroy the host. This is the simplest explanation of multi-party democracy. It is meant for make we able for fish in the best idea among ourselves from different political spectrum. But because Zainab Sherrif, now APC, he says something against the SLPP, he in jail today. He in jail. Even though There was another woman who say things that were very, very horrible than Zainab Sherrif, but because in a SLPP, then he go take statement, he left, he go. Able, is democracy a cause for we? I don't think so. I don't think so. I just believe saying now we self, now we they bring problem for ourselves. Last night I was thinking about certain areas of development in the country where we're able to help the young one there. And I'm gonna discuss this right now before I go to the comment. Yeah, put your comment in the comment section. Last night I've been to think about number one, the music industry in the country, the movie industry in the country. 10 years ago, I've been go shoot movie in a salon. Yeah, I've been go shoot movie in a salon. So when I reach, I meet most of the young folks them were actually energetic, them very, very hopeful for 6 years. This industry is going to be prosperous and then go able for do a lot of things. I sit down with most of them, I sit down with the talk. I realize few things we now an impediment into this industry, especially the movie industry. But before I talk even within I discuss with them, yesterday within I've been a time for talk, something where kind of in mind, where I noticed, we get some of the most talented young folks in Africa. Sierra Leone youth, them very, very talented. Very, very talented. Because if you just look at the kind of condition where some of them then grow up, like we all grow up now the same thing, now the same conditions. But still they're able for make meaningful of their life one way or the other through music. People like Emerson Bokari, Shady Baby, Sleazy, and the rest of the other good musicians. Then they sing and they try for um, do we culture, try for promote we culture. Then they sing that we own languages, them different languages, them, and they do very well. But one thing we I notice with musicians, them when they do very well in a salon, when I say very well, I'm not talking about comparable to within outside musicians and they like the United States. I'm talking about within the sub-region. They were doing very good. Then they want for move to the next level. Some of them then kind of American. I notice some of them when they kind of America, what's kind music where they want for can do? Now Western music. What the folks don't understand. It's not possible. It's not possible. You're able for promote your culture now, yeah, and you become successful because it don't happen to other countries then. It don't happen. Haiti, when I Haiti, where they are about 100 miles from Florida. Now African country, like Caribbean country. Pure African people now they need them. Their music, when they do their music in Haiti, when they come in Florida, then they continue with their music in Florida, then they do very well. The former president of Haiti was a musician. So you don't mean say because you don't come on your country, you cannot oversee, you therefore can't change what you've been good at. Now you want for can take a different transformation. It's good if you succeed, but it's very difficult for make you succeed. Emerson, when I don't recently listen to Emerson in music, or when I don't watch music videos, Emerson want for tap into the American music industry. But I think he misunderstand the complexity of American industry. Number one, your accent alone is a big problem. Here in the United States, your accent. And racism is just too much here too. The moment they hear your accent, nobody is interested. Nobody. I will tell you, see, one music when I'm asking pull recently call stick to the plan. Now one old school African American musician, now he helped for produce that. I think they call her Howard Hewitt. Howard Hewitt. And but not saying I don't watch the that music thing. Very, very nice music. But you know that then they watch that music them more? The Africans then. Then they watch the music not because of the music, because the guy where they sing the music in Africa man and a person will be non popular in Africa. This is the reason why people they watch that music. You know how much money will you spend for making that one day? Compared to how much you pull from it. This is how we young artists them, we young talented artists them, then they destroy their career here in the United States. Because now you want to tap to something where you not even get no clue. That is very bad. Now, in the movie industry so far, I shoot the movie, I talked to a lot of the young folks then they, and one thing when I noticed, even though you get a lot of talented movie stars in a salon, they not get the knowledge, the experience, and there is no structure. There is a difference between music production and movie production. We now already know. One great person can make music. You don't need beaucoup people. One great person is able to make music. But one great person is not able to make a movie. It need a lot of people, you know, need the artists, the stars, the actors, you need the editors, you need the managers, you need the supervisors, you need a lot of other people we combine, we go able to give good movie. I want to give kudos to uh, people like Jimmy B. He played in your role. The time when he became in the 2000s after the war, he can promote music, and he also try for promote movie. I don't know if he did one now because it don't take how many years. I know hearing nothing for say Jimmy B don't produce movie. Yes, the movie where them they produce, up to date, but that's a start. It's a start. And the other, this Creole guy we been in a Nigeria movie industry, I forget what in my name. I think in an it they teach something one of the uh university. I don't know if yeah, I forget what in my name. Instead they try in level there. And you get other folks them. So when I been go 10 years ago, one of the things where I advise them, when I influence the government for make the Ministry of Education able for put na the curriculum certain classes for movie production, movie and music production. Because you just go take a camcorder, you begin record one or two people there and then they talk, you say this is not a movie. That's not the way movie works. It's very, very complex. The government not give a damn. This kind of thing now a way from create opportunity for young folks for make them engage into meaningful income generations. The government supposed to do this for them, but they not give a damn. And not only the government, the differences between Sierra Leone movie industry And movie industry now other countries like South Africa, Ghana, and Nigeria, etc. You get people there where get money, where willing for invest into this industry. So it help the young folks there for make them able for promote themselves, while at the same time the investors are there so also they get money from it. But all we millionaires them, the easiest way where then they invest their money, you go buy gold and diamond, go sell. Or you go buy junks for go to sell. This is our investment. So maybe we need for encourage them people are more for do better. I don't want for make these folks, these young talented folks, they then discourage. When I continue for do what we are able to do, and when I try go to school, if there are any classes where they may able make you improve your skills, your movie acting skills and other stuff, them. Now that's not the thing what they talk about. So let me go to the comments now. Okay, give me 1 minute. Let me just change the stay here. Okay, now let's start with Momo Fowai. Momo Fowai say, Doc, you are known for investigative reporting. Your reporting on Zainab Sherrif is false. Zainab Sherrif was never at her house when police were looking for her. Where was Zainab arrested at the end of the day? I don't think you know I don't think you know judging from your analysis. I know my sister, my brother. I know Zainab Sherrif pulled a video. Go on Facebook, you go meet him. Okay? He pulled a video. He said anybody will want for see him. He put even the number, the phone number for make them call him. He said no hide. Yes, I know so them go arrest him. Na Jim. So somebody where they run away from police, if they go na Jim, Sasante. No, maybe now you don't know what actually they go on. I know what they talk about, my brother. But let me continue your statement because it caught here, but I did read down from the text itself. You say, I don't think judging from your analysis, you have become too political of late. See this, you see, this is the thing. Salomon, as long as you know they talk witty in lek or witty in the support, you're not political somebody. How could I become political somebody? My statement, the first thing I talk about within the APC party self do to citizens them, where then they arrest them without anything. I call Kamagemba, I call Jesme Suma. Before I even call Zainab Sherrif, I call Sylvia Blyden. Now, I'm too political. This is the problem with you guys. This is exactly what I talk about. If we not try for wash we self out of this nonsense, this partisan politics way, don't rap now we aid. If somebody talks something way they against me on political party, or what him me political party do, that means that person there is too political. I started with history from the APC time. What he then do Jasmine Suma, what he then do Mohamed Kamaremba, what he then do Sylvia Blyden, what he then can do Zainab Sherrif. Now you say me too political lately. Well, I don't know, my brother, but I don't think that's true. If I just focus on criticize when I own party or waiting when I own government they do, yeah, you go get that feeling there. But I did not. I started with my own party. So how you go accuse me of too political? Just be Sierra Leone first. I think this not problem. I see people like una get, and una dey make things dem very difficult for people like we, for make we able for continue for educate and try for create a bridge between this divide wey we don put ourselves to. I'm not too political, my brother. I said exactly wetin any patriotic Sierra Leonean for say, and any genuine journalist for say. I don't know, but that's my own opinion, and I really appreciate that. Okay. All right. Michael Cook can say Zainab Sherrif was taunting the police instead of turning herself in when the wanted the wanted notice was out for her arrest. But he say, are they out? They are pulling the notice. Inside self pull notice. Say, I not gonna know side there. If somebody want for arrest me, want for see me, look me. He put in contact number. Did the police contact him? I have no clue. I don't know. But somebody where they run away. Because one of the excuses the way the prosecutor put for denying bail and saying is a flight risk or something like that. He run away. But somebody when they run away, he go na gym, Sansantem for go gym. Sansantem, he go na gym. Able. Michael Cook can say the freedom of speech does not include hate speech, and what Zainab said is hate speech. Now, I don't think saying a hate speech. Waiting a hate speech, Mr. Cooker, Michael Cooker. Waiting a hate speech. I don't think saying a hate speech. In a toxic environment, she should not have done that. Okay. When I wait la adult my TV just come on automatically. Hold on. Elderly dementia patients have I'm not think saying a hate speech, my brother. Let me show you waiting a hate speech. Maybe I can pull on my phone. Hold on. Since this program is more of education, so let's discuss that. All right. Let me see. All right. Look, a hate speech. Hate speech is any communication, verbal, written, or behavioral that attacks or uses discriminatory language against individual or groups based on characteristics like religion, ethnicity, race, gender, or both. This is hate speech. I don't think Zainab Sherrif in statements where he make it direct down to a specific race, a specific ethnicity, a specific group of people. He say anybody. In fact, me they take and say it's suggestive. Now suggestive speech in a toxic environment. Is this something that she should have said? No, because it just they give an opportunity to people who want for deal with them for make them get the opportunity for grab am, and that's exactly what happen. But I don't think saying a hate speech, it not direct to nobody. It say anybody. Say anybody. It could be the APC. If the APC thief election, maybe now Zainab Sherrif they talk. If the SLPP thief election, maybe. So I don't think saying a hate speech, my brother. All right, let's go to Michael Coker also. He said most APC supporters are notorious for lawlessness, rudeness, and mamikos. Okay, all right. Maybe you are right. Maybe you are right. But mamikos not a hate speech. Rudeness not a hate speech. Lawlessness, yes, na a violation, but not to hate speech. So now wetin are the charges against Zainab Sherrif? You know, that's not the problem, my brother. All right, Michael Cook say, Doctor, I think we should let the judiciary do their job without interference. Yes, I support how the judiciary is handling the case. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Okay. This way he put so, it did not record. It did not record when APC got power. I'm not advocating any kind of revenge. But what happened if APC begin to behave the same way against SLPP supporters? I go on for see how you get for react also. All right. All right. Sarah say she made this inciting statement during after the APC Secretary General defamed the character of our president in their mammoth gathering, which I believe not based on uniting our country. Okay. So anything where somebody say where not based on uniting the country now becomes a crime. That's we have to take that out. Anything where somebody say where not based on uniting the country is a crime. We have to be very careful. The whole hole they dig, if we not be careful now, we get for end up na that whole day. You know. All right. Michael Coker says Zainab in must get diarrhea, so the judiciary they treat the diarrhea. Michael Coker, you are no kill me with laugh. We still wait more to go get diarrhea. In a case. Now musician. so you just they talk no more. Sarah say a decent woman should be talking about multiplying the population, not killing a whole generation because of election in a country where illiteracy is very high. I think that frustration and input and so I want to say something about Zainab Sherrif. I want to say something about Zainab Sherrif. Zainab Sherrif is not a politician. He just did try for come into politics. But to be honest with you, he's not a politician. She's not. Because a seasoned politician, if you say you want to run for position in a national election, then anything where they come on emote, you get to be very careful because somebody can use it against you. So this just don't show say she's still a toddler when it comes to politics. And in politics, enough for use your emotions for react to something. You put yourself on big problem. I think that's my own opinion. Sarah say the APC party has already pleaded guilty based on the fact that they have already paid the fine to the PPRC for both inciting statements from the secretary and Zainab. Okay. I talk about the brief suspension of the APC party by the PPRC in this program. I don't know. Sarah, you been watching that program then? I think about 2 weeks ago or so. The problem where we leaders then get, they're very, very reactive. They're not proactive at all. And most times, then they misjudge stuff. That money, where them pay so, I don't know, $16,000. $16,000. Wey dem pay so? Maybe dem no for be able even pay that money there. But the problem we will get with leaders them believe they are still in the power. You know, when somebody don't in the power for a very long time, they become cocky and sometimes arrogant and sometimes out of touch with reality. But we get some of the best legal um, people in Sierra Leone. You want tell me say the APC leadership not able for consult we lawyers them for make them see whether this fine first of all is challengeable or no. I don't know, but I don't think say they consult we lawyers them because the lawyers there, if not good lawyers there, they probably don't tell them say, you know what, let's go to court for this and let's try for squash this because the entire fan get for do with oh somebody say something and that person there it is support una so therefore now get for take the blame. You see how it ridiculous. So like me na APC person, if I say any ridiculous thing, now then get for find the APC party. It don't make no sense. But sometimes president they set them against other person, but at the end of the day, they come back and bite you. This is the danger about president. When you set a precedent, just be aware saying one day that president and then they use it against you back. The time way the APC get for kind of power, I go just the try for enjoy how the SLPP get for defend. If Michael Coker we live all the way in America and I say something, and we don't say in our SLPP, we the all the SLPP are free to accountable. we we dey find the SLPP na free to. So you see how ridiculous this law is. But again, we say parliament been there where they go pass a law. It's people like say parliament been asleep. Then go pass such a nonsense law. The innocent should not suffer for the deeds of the wicked. Zainab Sherrif, when they don't hold and so until nine said nine talk the statement then. Okay. Okay. So he's supposed for suffer, but not to APC supposed for go pay $16,000 because Zainab Sherrif say something where PPRC facing a violation. That law needs they will need for change that law there because it bring confusion, it bring a lot of problem for people there. Okay, so all right, let's go to Michael Cook. Michael Cook is saying Zainab Sherrif promised to sue both APC and PPRC if the fine that PPRC levy is paid. We are waiting. I tell you, Zainab Sherrif, na toddler, not to politicians. And when you dey try for look at making music, now that experience there you get, then you want for can jump into politics. You get people the way now very seasoned politicians the way then they able for advise you what you they do. You know you just can't jump into politics. You're a musician, we not get nothing for do with politics, and now you begin can cause problem for yourself. By extension for the APC party. That's not the problem with Zainab Sherrif get. Because they use emotion. Music, now you emotion they use for sing music. But politics, they use the emotion for play politics because at the end of the day, your emotions they put you on problem. I hope say when you come on, body una release that young woman. You not doing nothing absolutely. You not bring no war, you not say anything, you not hurt nobody. They are not release them. But when you come out, you will able to learn a lesson. Because the music industry is different from the political industry, the industry of politics. Two different environments. Mm. All right. Asumana say she has to take responsibility and apologize for her behavior. I agree with you. I totally agree with you. I agree with you. But it learn a lesson from that. But the only thing I know one for make the government try for bully am, because this is kind of a bully now, right? Actually, that lady don't dey for how many weeks now? Na bully. Enough, man. That lady not kill anybody. Una pull am. They don't learn a lesson already. Michael Coker say, Doctor Jagaban don't promise say he go help and he go help the musician them. He also say he go start forgive all pastors and imams monthly salary. You see, Jagaban not say so. I know area I say so. Show me who side that Jagaban say that. Jagaban not say so. And Sumana say, the problem with the people is not accepting our fault and say sorry, but we have too much ego. Sorry is not too big to say for her. Yeah, yeah, I agree with you, Sumana. That's the problems that we'll get. You know. All right, Michael Goga say, come on, dog. As a responsible person, if a warrant is issued for your arrest, you should report to the CID, not to go and social media and spew nonsense. Now, one time. now, one time. The woman don't tell you, say, with Adeya. When I not invite him, now an arrest of warrant, now when I put on his head. So, now arrest of warrant. If I invite him for make it go, that's fine. But when I put an arrest of warrant, so now I'm not supposed to go arrest her. He said, Adeya, when I arrest me, when I can't arrest me. When I go arrest her. But not even the problem. When I need for give a bail, even if the case get for continue. And Sumana says she ought to know better. Yeah, she ought to know better. And I talked about this a few weeks ago. Say, you don't know what he do, especially in African politics. Mukhtar Jallo saying, okay, old dog, now you are defending her, but when she was making this vulgar speech, where are her supporters? Well, the moment me hear as I see the video, and that time they not even invite her it. I see the video, I say this, it don't cause problem. I knew it because I know African politics. You know, I knew it for say yes, indeed, it don't cause problem. But keep us in. Why they for go on for 3 weeks? Why? This is the point why they try. Una charge them, una give them bail. If una want for restricting movement, yeah, una give them let it get even. I think it even better for make a get house arrest than for go put on that filthy prison day. For 3 weeks for something where he say he not go cause person, he not go injure person, he not go wound person, he not go kill person, he not go thief somebody, he not cause any violence. I don't think say if fear for put her under for 3 weeks. You not fear at all. Michael Kuka says SLPP supporters are law abiding. So even if APC returns to power, we are safe, doctor. Okay. Tell that to Lawrence Lima. Tell that to Lawrence Lima. Okay. Well, we'll go see. All right. Momofo, I say Zainab will not be released until the court gives its verdict. She is receiving speedy trial in an open court. Okay. That's it. All right. Michael Coker say her film passing is what landed her in trouble. Like I said, she's a toddler in politics, and I think it moved too fast. In this world, in this life, they jump. You crawl, you stand, you take the first step, you take the second step, then you begin for workout. You work out, then you begin for run. This is how life's supposed to go. But if you just from crawling to jumping, you go for the na river, or you go for the na fire. But sometimes we learn experience from mistakes that what they do. I hope say it will learn experience. I go one for talk to her when they release them. I go really like for talk to him. Michael Kola say, Doctor, if APC continues to rely on lawyer AKK, lawyer AKK, not to APC lawyer. Now APC spokesperson, not to APC lawyer. In a lawyer, I know that in a lawyer, but not to the APC lawyer. They will continue to get in trouble. That guy is bombastic, immature, and don't seem to be a good lawyer. AKK, when they talk, they see the ego, the I know how for use bombastic, but you will see that Kalbanti, what team the man they call Kalbanti Panam. You see and say this is my Kalbanti person. But that's again kind of a learning process. You don't need for pull you jugular stuff for let people then listen to you. Talk with calmness, put you case across. Somebody want for counter you, don't worry. Not till you get for judge. Now the viewers are they get for judge. This is how public speaking is all about. You don't need it for prove a point by going bombastic like what you say. No, do it in a very calm way, very simple way. Just put your case across. People will listen to you. Edward M. Abu Bayo say, has Zainab Sherrif shown remorse and apologized for her behavior? I have no clue. Because right now it in a jail, so we don't know. I have no clue. No. Michael Coker say, no, doctor. I understand she was invited and they went to her house, but she was not home. Oh. Well, that's okay. If they invite them, then go give the invitation to them, or then just say, hey, then call him because he put in phone number. Then actually call him. Me now that make us say I want to talk to him. Because the woman put in number, say nobody no call him. Na yeri, according to the video we put, he said na yeri, nobody no call him. He said me number there. So if there somebody need me, call me. This na me number this. That's why you say. Oh. So if you say they invite him, because they just say I invite somebody, first of all, you need for go deliver the invitation to the person, say you are invited. Now you say they're not meet an host. Well, if you're not meet an host, then carry with the invitation as you say. I don't know whether it's true or not, but let me just take you because you're a credible person. Let's say yes, then go to host. You not get the invitation because in the night say nobody no contact him. Nobody. That's what he said. He didn't have Facebook. That's what he say nobody no contact him. He even put a phone number. All right. Michael Koga said the woman who keeps demonstrating in front of the court is notorious for lawlessness, helping her case. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't know. So, una release the lady. Una give am bail. Una give am bail. Now that me the ask for. Yeah, let una not treat her now like say in a criminal. Not a criminal. He not commit any crime. Okay, he not commit any crime. So he not a criminal. We just release her una give am bail. If una wan for restricting movement, that's also na part of the justice system. I no get problem with that. Una put am let e dey na im house or something. That's a better than una go left another filthy place dey. Alright, Talib Jallow say AKK passionate style is his signature. He doesn't need to change it. He needs to fine tune it and pipe down his level educational snobbery. Well, yeah, another one the number one. We not say make e not continue for say wetin e dey say. Na the nature, the way e dey say that, na im make a lot of people dem feel say e combative, you know. And sometimes your demeanor, self in public speaking, it dey actually give the wrong impression to people the way they watch you. It just need for refine like which is say refine a little bit and get a little bit humble. Just humble. Just humble. If you humble yourself, you get people that will be not be lawyers them. They don't practice law more than you. So not begin to demean people like that conversation between you and BMT. It was very, very humiliating, you know. But I can understand, you know. It just need for continue for refine himself. It will be a good public speaker. Sumana say, when you here in Africa, you need to report yourself as you know Africa now. Uh, First of all, like what he say nobody no contact am. He put him phone number, nobody no contact am. He say from where it na yeri it dey yeri. Okay, so I don't know. One of us say no bail. Okay, all right, my brother. What is good for the goose? Okay. Abdullah Goroma say, Abdullah Goroma, what's how you been there? You don't say we actually hear you. I hope say you're okay. I'm happy you don't begin contribute back because your contribution always they make me I able to learn from you. You and Masa Boyma, that lady now very very good contributor. All right, Abdullah Goroma say, Doc, according to Sylvia Blyden, Zainab Sherrif was evicted from her house the same day the Mammoth rally was held. Both of them are neighbors. Oh, they evict her? They evict Zainab Sherrif? Hmm. Maybe now that make you not get the invitation. Maybe. So Sylvia Blyden say he and Zainab Sherrif na neighbors them. So Zainab Sherrif they evict her na im house the same day where the rally take place. So Zainab Sherrif no get in your house, na rent it the rent. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And Konotri say, what does it say about your government when you prosecute speech, a pattern of jailing opposition, and they claim to believe in democracy? All nonsense, all about power. They don't care about the people. Yeah, I think African leaders uh, um, are fond of using excess power for humiliate the opposition, their opponent. That's always the case. Well, I've been saying 1 hour now, 1 hour 25 minutes. That's good. Ansumana say I always learn from you and hope to come to your channel one day. Love how you deal with issues. Thank you so much, Ansumana. Um, I just the what they call the 1:30, 1 hour 30 minutes, 5 more minutes, 4 more minutes. So if you get anything else for puts, they read them immediately. You put them. Other than that, I not get anything again for discuss. Maybe this 4 minutes, if you want for make a discuss something way of importance, I can discuss them. I'd like to say, Doc, what is the economy between a free speech and a hate speech? If yeah, yeah. A free speech is a speech where allow by law for citizens for express themselves, even to the extent of criticizing them public officers. For example, if I tell Madabio, say Madabio is not a good leader and he should be removed from power. This is a free speech. A hate speech is different. An example, if I say all the the Mende people now munku them, this na hate speech because now I direct my speech to a group of people, and that's hate speech. Or all the timid them, now people them we na munku people them. That's not a free speech, that's a hate speech. But if I say this government, what they do, if they do the wrong thing, if they imprison people, this government need to go. That's freedom of speech is protected by law. Okay, it's protected by law. But when you even even cause used to be part of a free speech, but they outlaw them because of a law where them been put during the colonial time, and later, I think during the 60s or so, and later, then law then they incorporate them into civil jurisdiction, where they say justice system, the civil justice system, wherein like the paramount chief is, for example, when we they grow up, if you cause somebody, they take you to a police station. They take you to the paramount chief because that's not civil matter. Then the paramount chief, they go talk that case to him. If you're wrong, then they fine you. Okay? But now, when you cause, then go take 19th Jubilee law way na colonial power because some people them they cause colonial people them they want for outlaw that. So the colonial master put them kind nonsense thing in them. Now when you cause the government they go take that law they go pull them, a bring come, they can't tell you say because of this legislation we don't pass because of this, because of that, now you are in trouble. I hope say I explain them better. Konotu say, Abdullah, what is your view on the ground? Abdullah. This is not for you. I think Abdul Kurma, Abdullah Kurma. This is not for you. Okay. All right. I think my time done self. Well, I'm very happy the the participation today. It's very good. So I want for tell una plenty thank you for participate in this program here. It make me become every single day I did at this bench, this chair, I always become a better person because I always they learn from una. For example, Michael Coker say then me invite him, then me invite Zainab Sherrif. Zainab Sherrif say receive no invitation. So I learned a little bit from that, because Zainab Sherrif tell me say he say in fact in a year from social media and again in number. So these are some of the things but also it's very important that we continue for reduce the partisan politics because the way partisan politics don't overtake even with sense of reasoning is just too much. People, I think that this is the only, this is one of the few. Let me don't say the only, because I don't know if there's any other online TV where actually they do what they do. So where you bring everybody. Everybody is comfortable for say anything we want for say without being bullied or kick out. No. So this is the uniqueness of the TPN. And remember, TPN is one of the oldest online broadcasting, oldest since 2010. We've been around for a very long time, and we're still kicking small, small. And the TPN is kind of a hobby for people like we. So because now once every week. So you see, it's not like we did do it every single day. No, now once every week we can discuss what we discuss. Then we wait for the next week. So I really appreciate Una, especially a lot of Una we actually they participate. Um, Talib Jallo say thank you too to make it interactive. Yeah, yeah, that's that's the purpose. Konotri say, Doc, I have a proposal. I want to come to your show and talk about diaspora and phone. Yeah, anytime, my brother. This is open to everybody. This is open. Anytime, just tell me no more for say they come. And in fact, most of the time I can put the link here for people that didn't come. We can talk anything what we need for talk about. Because now open discussion, now open interaction. Sometimes I dey pick a story based on what thing don't happen throughout the week, but it's open for for any discussion. Konochi say, I have a plan to transform Sierra Leone through diaspora and foreign investment. We will own part of the oil field, whereby we electrify our country and build our infrastructure. Anytime, just come, let's have a discussion. Okay? No problem. Well, I want to tell you plenty. Thank you for this interaction. And I will see you back next week, the same time, the same place. So make sure you continue for talk to other people then, because this is the only way we'll be able to change the trajectory where we country they go. Because you get certain people the way, then they benefit from with division. This is a fact. People are benefiting from our own division, and I don't believe that. I don't believe that. If me want for benefits from the division, long time for be non do am. I for be not transform this into a partisan platform wherein they do this and they do that, they lambast everything, try for create that pretense for say yes, and they do journalism. No, because that's never the case. So continue, be part of the ambassadorial journey where we all they try for make through for we country, irrespective of whether they're in power. We can disagree. It's part of the process. But let we not forget saying our disagreement should have a purpose. Why do you disagree? If me and you disagree, I will tell you why I disagree. Because I believe same disagreement is for promote the country. And if you also have the same perception for say, okay, I disagree with this guy for the sake of promoting the country, then it's very easy for now we reach that peak where everybody go able for benefit from the country. But when you disagree just because you want for disagree, or maybe the other person, now SLP or now APC, so therefore I don't care what you say because you're not a different person. This is where the problem is. Okay, thank you very much, Konotri. Yeah, anytime, just come in and let's have a discussion. Anybody, as long as you get a very good discussion where you're able for benefit with viewers them, and the viewers they always get for be part of that discussion. Then go come and tell me what you what they discuss, whether they agree with you or disagree with you. Like I said, I tell you plenty. Thank you. I go see you back next week, the same time, the same place. Good night.